Did you give me a Krabby Patty?
Yeah, I did that. You're supposed to like notice that like later in the podcast, but
he puts it right next to me. He
now.
wants me to notice it later. You're sweet, but thank you. Appreciate it.
We'll fix it in post.
In post. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Captain Aidan and Dom the Swab. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're doing it.
Yes, episode 2.
Episode 2. We're on our way. We're gonna stack these up.
Yep.
We're gonna keep them rolling.
Hell yeah. And also, if you notice this gentleman over here with the microphone and the computer, that's Sean.
And the mustache.
And the mustache.
Glad to be here, fellas.
Thank you.
He's gonna be our our helper and look shit up for us and help us make sure we're speaking truth and not talking shit.
Oh dear. Okay.
Yeah, just make sure we don't talk any shit.
I don't know.
Well, all right. It is a new week. What's been going on with your week, Mr. Aidan?
You know what? I was finishing up doing what is it called? It's called baby shower. That's what it's called. I was doing baby shower
You've been
stuff.
finishing up doing baby shower stuff.
Yeah, like, last minute, pick up some items from the store so we can, put things together. You know how Heather loves to make everything, so she's making most decorations, and, that was really...
That was
heard
beautiful.
That brewing,
I should have done that into the microphone.
Yeah. Next time. Missed opportunity.
So baby stuff still going on.
Yeah.
Is baby stuff ever going to lighten up in your life?
Probably not. You would be able to tell me.
It never ends.
No, yeah.
It never ends. Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
Well, I watched the Jake Paul fight with Tyron Woodley.
How was that?
It was entertaining.
I tried watching it with the link you gave me, but it kept freezing every now and then, so I'd have to like refresh it, and I would miss so much. I was like, I had to like kind of give up towards the end.
Not the best stream, but like
I caught some good punches live, and then was able to like watch
something
it on
still
YouTube later.
to like witness.
Oh, for sure, it was still exciting just to be able to watch
yeah,
a little bit of it live.
It was pretty good. I mean, they just looked like two guys that just kind of knew how to box. But Tyron, he gave him like a run for his money.
I don't think he was expecting to go past round 4.
He got hit by like a real athlete.
Yeah.
And like you could tell, like he was like, "Oh crap!
Like, oh shit!
Oh crap!"
Shit just got real.
But he wasn't. He didn't throw like Tyron didn't really throw as many punches as Jake did. But when they landed, Jake got rocked. Like,
yeah, they hit him hard.
But I wasn't mad at the outcome. Because it's boxing, and to me, that's like a point game. So, like, each hit is a point. It's not about, like, how much damage due to the person.
Yeah.
Jake said he was, like, retiring after it. For, like,
he
for,
did
like, a
not
brief
say
second.
that. What he said was he was going to take a break, deal with some stuff.
He tweeted, "I retire," something like that.
Was this after the whole? Yeah, I'm just going to take a break and then come back later in the gym and then.
Yeah, this was
fight my
post.
Next opponent.
This was like the next couple days later. He said, and then like a day later, he said, "I'm unretired." Ha.
So he's just trying to make up his mind. Okay.
Yeah.
He can't figure it out.
Everyone was just hoping to see him get knocked out, but really, he just gained a lot of respect. Because like he showed that he could like really kind of throw down a little bit. I mean, I don't feel like he's gonna fight any like professional boxers. He's probably still going to look for, like, older guys or people in the MMA world because they just have bigger names.
Yeah. So how was your week?
I mean, I'm telling you about it. I watched that fight.
That was it? That's all you
I mean, I didn't really do too much else.
Speaking of which, Saturday, I need to come over and borrow your garage.
Well, Saturday, you can't come over because I'm busy all day that day. I'm going to be at Southern Star Brewery, today's sponsor. Thank you, Southern Star Brewery.
Thank you so much, guys.
For sponsoring our beer for this episode. And huge shout out to Brewplex, my buddy Lauren, who works at Southern Star, for hooking us up. Brewplex, it's a podcast. You can probably watch it on Spotify.
Well, then you're excused for, not letting me come over on Saturday.
Yeah. I'm gonna be doing a host gig. I'm gonna be like the Mr. Face guy in between like 4 other bands playing. Sean's band is playing. What's your band called?
Yeah,
Garden Party, dude. Come on.
I'm doing pretty good too, guys.
Yeah.
You're doing pretty good?
All right, my bad. We're already forgetting that Sean's
I was trying to get him to talk, say, what's the name of your band? And you're like, Garden Party.
Garden Party,
Do you forget the name of his band?
Yeah. So yeah, my band Garden Party is going to be playing this Saturday along with Dominic, Casual Heathens. I think we've got a couple of other dudes out there.
That's cool.
It's going to be a pretty cool set, starting up at 6 p.m. I think.
Very cool.
And we can have a good time.
This will probably be
yeah.
out like by the time we're doing it.
Well, that's good. They'll
It was a
run
great
over.
show.
They killed,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah,
They
yeah.
killed.
Just take my word for it.
Yeah.
Let's play Get to Know Aidan.
No.
Aidan.
Not just me. And Dom the Swab.
Okay, so I'll ask, and then you can just repeat back.
Well, I was going to have Sean ask, and then...
Oh, then we should have been more prepared and have him have it then ahead of time.
Just send it to him real
I'm
quick.
already on it, guys.
What are you even? Do you know what we're talking about?
200 questions to ask a guy. All
Okay.
right, so
All right, we're doing this.
this is going for both of you. What childish thing do you still enjoy?
Peanut butter jelly sandwiches.
Oh,
I
man.
go hard for peanut butter jelly sandwiches.
Same.
I will go to town. I eat like not just one at a time. I have to eat like at least at minimum 2
Yeah,
at a
same.
time.
Same. I actually had some last night. I bought this new jelly, and it has jalapeno in it, and it has this proper amount of spice and sweet. You would really love it.
That sounds good.
It's my I've been eating peanut butter and jellies like every day, 2 a day because of that. Probably not best for
I
like,
can't
you
step
know.
away from. I'm shocked to hear that anyone uses like not grape flavored jelly for their peanut butter jelly sandwiches because how do you do anything else?
I'm more of a strawberry guy.
You're a strawberry guy.
I like
You look like a
strawberry.
strawberry.
Yeah, strawberry, yeah. I mean, I like my variety. I'll switch between like strawberry or raspberry or some type of blueberry. Or,
I can't even like attempt to try. I'm sure it's all good. Like
yeah.
all jelly's good. Like strawberry is delicious and all, but for like a sandwich, you know, like with if peanut butter is involved.
You know what I like to do is peanut butter and bacon.
Ooh,
Okay,
Mhm.
that's not bad.
That's
Yeah.
not bad.
Yeah, peanut butter, bacon, a little bit of honey.
But
It's,
crispy bacon? Are we talking like the flimsy fat?
If you're putting bacon on a
Bacon.
sandwich, it's got to be crispy
Okay.
bacon.
Okay, just making sure.
All right,
There's some people that love that, the fat bacon, and I just can't stand it.
I'm right there with you.
Yeah. Dude, I love going to the museums and like the zoo. Like, I will take a day off work with Heather. We'll call in and be like, hey, we're not coming in this day, and we will go to the zoo. Or we will go like to the museum and like spend all day
Heck yeah.
just like, going to the different museums downtown in Houston. It's pretty awesome. I think that's one thing. If you would really consider that childish, I don't know, because adults go there too. So
Okay. What is the most useless thing you know how to do?
I can like bend my fingers back and like do this weird like thing. I don't know. It's weird. It's useless.
That is useless.
But it's pretty useless and weird.
That is cool.
Yeah, freaks people out. I don't know.
I can probably do that with my thumb only. Tuck it back.
That's
Yeah.
neat. That's
In case
neat.
you don't want to use it, you can just put it right there.
Save it for later.
I just keep on wanting to say I can whistle pretty good, but like that's not really useless.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
pretty useful.
You've
Like-
used that many times, and it's actually come in
like
handy.
I can whistle like loud enough if I'm like losing a fight. I can like be like secret weapon on them. They're gonna be like, what the fuck?
He's not over exaggerating too. Like we've used his whistle to like locate him in crowded areas or like locate the group.
Yeah,
It helps.
I'm the signaler.
He is the signaler.
I've actually lost a fight to Dominic because he whistled so hard.
No, I did not. All right. Well, what was the right answer for that question, Sean?
You know what? There's no answer to that one. Okay, I got one. So, if you could have one superpower, but it's completely useless, what would it be?
Another useless question.
Yeah. So like in the movie Mystery Men, there's a guy who can turn invisible
When no one's looking.
including himself.
Only when no one's looking.
Yeah, so mine would be like the ability to read minds, but you forget just as soon as you do it.
Did you not see Mystery Men?
I haven't.
That's a great movie.
We should watch
That's
it.
a
I haven't seen it.
fantastic movie. What's that guy that's in it? Ben Stiller's in it. It's great. That was a fantastic movie. That's the movie that introduced everyone to the song "Somebody Once Told Me the World
Okay.
Is Gonna."
You haven't seen
Ruin
it. We'll have to watch
I
it.
thought that was Shrek.
No, that
Oh.
movie came out before Shrek. It predates it.
Man, Smash Mouth was a trailblazer with movies.
It was just a great song, but that movie was not a hit.
They got Shrek. They got Mystery Men. They got Rat Race.
Yeah, I mean that's
Yeah.
it's a
It was a prolific.
pretty
band.
solid song. You can play
Yeah.
that song anywhere, and people are just gonna like start singing it. It's like Wonderwall or
Jumper by
Jumper. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the song I was thinking of. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's a great song.
yeah.
I'll just be singing that. Like if I hear that, I'm singing that song the rest of the day.
Same. I like especially if like I start playing on the guitar. I'm just like fuck, singing it for the rest of the
I'll be
day.
like driving. I'll be singing to my kid. I'm just like,
Sometimes when I'm singing it, I get a visual of Jim Carrey from the movie Yes Man when he's singing it on the ledge to like stop that dude from jumping off the building.
wish you would step back from
I'll
that
just see him
ledge,
start
my
playing, and it's
friend.
just like I don't know. I sing on
We
top of
could
singing it.
Got ties for the lives you've been living in, and if you do not want to see me again, I would understand. Yeah, that's the song we're talking about, right?
Yeah, that's totally the song we're talking about.
So on the topic of movies, I did find a good one. What movie can you watch over and over and never get tired of?
The Day After Tomorrow.
You like The Day After Tomorrow that much?
I do.
You can just keep watching it.
Was
Yeah,
that the
dude.
Jake Gyllenhaal movie?
Yeah.
where
It
it's
was.
really cold
It was the-
overnight.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
Dennis Quaid.
You know, I did
Dennis
like that one.
Quaid. Yeah, I did that one. Shit, that one or the movie Twister. I really like
Yeah,
Storm. I really like Storm movies.
I've heard about your addiction to the movie Twister.
Oh my god, it's such an addiction.
You like
Dude,
disa-
you
like
and my
old
mom are
I like
disaster
old
movies.
disaster movies. I don't know what something about it. It's just comforting.
Fun fact, that is also one of my mom's favorite movies.
Twisters.
Yeah, she can watch it like nonstop, no problem.
It's just a
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah, she likes the
I could
dinner
definitely
scene
hang
in
out
it
with-
where
hang
everyone's
out
like
with her.
there eating the food together, and then like the wind chimes start going.
Yeah.
Whew.
Just
I love
would you own it on like VHS or something?
I should
Like,
know, but it's. I mean, I have it on Netflix, so I still get to watch it.
So the correct answer to that one was
the Notebook.
was The Matrix.
Yeah, man, I could see that movie. I've seen that movie a dozen times.
It's been
Yeah.
such a long time since.
It's
At
one of
least-
those movies. If it's on, the first one, if it's on,
Oh, Goodfellas.
you'll just keep watching it. Like you just stay there.
Yeah.
That's your day. now.
Goodfellas or just pretty much anything Martin Scorsese makes. Like
Never saw Goodfellas.
you've never seen Goodfellas?
Nope.
That's like the quintessential like man movie to watch. You've
Yes.
never seen Goodfellas.
No, I thought Magic Mike was the quintessential man movie to
I-
watch.
It's such a great movie. You've never seen
I
it.
did try to
never-
watch
no,
that
no.
movie, and
The
I couldn't
guy's
finish
narrating. He's like, I've
Wait,
always
wait.
wanted to be a gangster ever since I was born.
Is that the one where he has a cocaine problem at the end?
Everyone always has a cocaine
Yeah,
problem
that's
in
like
Martin
every-
Scorsese movies.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But
okay.
yeah, you're right.
I think I remember it.
It
There
is
was
a
there was
great-
helicopter.
That's a movie. Like no matter at what point that movie is at, if I catch it, I'm like,
Watching
gotta
That's what I'm
finish it.
doing
And
now.
Casino's real good too.
Yeah.
That one was more. The other guy that was in Goodfellas, Pesci, Joe Pesci,
Yeah.
and Robert De Niro.
Mm-hmm.
Never saw Casino.
Never saw Casino, man.
Yeah,
Have you
I
seen
wanna
any
check it
Martin
out.
Scorsese movies like
Who's Martin Scorsese?
The Wolf of Wall Street, Goodfellas? That's what he's directly known for.
So, here's a proposition for you guys.
Okay.
You're in charge of making insects a popular food item. You have $1 billion to achieve your goal. How do you do it?
Well, fun fact, and you can back me up on this by searching it. I think 1/3 of the world already eats bugs pretty regularly. It's just like really weird for us. I want to say
Yeah.
crickets are among the most common that are consumed.
I think it's crickets and what's that other one? Grasshoppers.
I mean, that's like a cricket, like grasshopper. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're kind of like the same. What is the difference between a cricket and a grasshopper?
I got
Like-
this one. I don't even have to Google it.
It's like
So, like, crickets are those, like, little brown dudes who eat, like, the dead waste off of logs and
Yeah.
stuff.
And
Yeah.
grasshoppers are the long green ones.
Yeah, they're the green guys, and they like to eat leaves. And they got you've seen,
but they're like in the same like
you've seen A
kingdom
Bug's
and
Life,
everything.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like crickets are like
take a
look-
few moments. You know
crickets
what?
have
I
like
changed
those
my answer to the
thorns.
last
They're a little bit
one.
more
There's
like
also those
more bratty.
those worms. Remember at Hot Topic they used to sell those candies
Yeah,
that had
the
the insect?
mealworms.
Yeah, the
Mealworms.
Mealworms,
They're a great
crickets,
great
and
source of
and I
protein.
think grasshoppers, depending on where you're at, I guess. But yeah, I think Dominic is right. I think most of other
when I worked at a
people-
candy shop, we would sell like crickets that were like sour cream and onion flavored or
Yeah.
like nacho cheese flavored.
Fun fact: I'm allergic to eating insects. I every time I eat an insect, like I bought.
How often
from-
are you eating insects, Aidan?
I used to. I actually used to enjoy the grasshoppers before I don't know if
You
it
just
was
ate
just
grasshoppers on the reg?
no. Well, I
How
mean,
many times do you have to eat a grasshopper to
I
realize
did
that you were
a few
allergic
times
to
in the
it?
Boy Scouts.
I don't know.
Got
Look,
some-
I'm
you
a
got-
weird.
you-
like I'm.
You got some questions to answer.
I do. I
here.
do. So at Hot Topic, they used to sell this candy, and I used to always buy it. I don't know why. I just liked it. It was salty. I liked it. But I guess as I got older, I went Hot Topic. It had been a couple of years. I bought the little. I think they were crickets though, and they were in this candy, and I ate it. I don't know if it was the crickets itself or it was something in the candy. But when I ate it, I like started swelling up pretty bad. And Heather was like, "Oh man, something's not right." And I was just like, "Well, this is what I just ate." And she's like, "Yeah, you're probably allergic to the crickets."
So you did it once, and you just assumed that you're just allergic to the crickets.
You know, it might have been the preservatives.
It was something in it.
I think you need to try bugs again.
All right, yeah. Next
Maybe.
week
Like-
I'm bringing some crickets.
Well, we'll
give it a
bring some
shot.
Benadryl too. But I had to take some
Always.
Benadryl. Yeah, I had to take some Benadryl, but I was fine. But yeah, I started like swelling up a little bit, and then I think there was another time I had mealworms, and then I also started swelling up. So I think we kind of just came to the
and
conclusion
like we're
that
in
I
the
was allergic
South,
to
man.
it.
We eat crawfish. We're all about crawfish, and that's
Yeah.
practically a bug. I mean, it's a
true.
crustacean. It's not crustacean. It's
So is that your ad campaign? It's like crawdads for the land.
yeah. It's just like crawdads,
crawfish
guys.
of the land.
There you go, and he can spend his what was it, $1 million?
billion.
$1 billion. Yeah, there you go.
A billion-
You got that Bezos money.
Yeah,
You're
okay, well then
spending a-
perfect. There's your catchphrase.
Like $1 billion just to like promote a new type of food source. I mean, you could argue that
Milk
like
did it.
it might be like in our future that we utilize like insects for world hunger
Got
they
bugs.
got bugs.
Got bugs, yeah. Yeah, there's also some fruit too. What was it, like was it jackfruit? I think it is that they use, and they like.
Sean's allergic to
Well, he's allergic to the
To
the
jackfruit.
skin of the jackfruit.
Stone fruit in general.
Stone fruit in general.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, so jackfruit, cherries, peaches. You know, I could probably look up and see if the jackfruit is actually a stone fruit. I think it is.
wait. But you got to answer the first thing that we were looking up here. Like what percentage of the world eats bugs regularly every day?
80%.
Yeah. See.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Because-
if you have $1 million to make more like that, the 20 extra or the 20% more to
Better idea. Let's take all those people and just move them over here, and we've got a movement.
I got news for you guys. Have you ever had M&Ms?
yeah.
You've ate bugs. Like that
I've eaten a percentage of a bug.
the whatever they make like the coating out of, it's like made out of the chitin to help preserve it,
Oh.
and that's how it has that shine.
Huh.
And you're eating bugs and you already don't know it. So y'all need to wake up.
That's good. Way to make candy sexy. Right, bugs. Way to make bugs sexy.
Candy is sexy.
All right.
And that can be a second catchphrase.
There you go.
What you got for us?
More? Okay. All right. All right.
Well, I saw you made a
We're
face.
on a roll here.
I was thinking about it. I know. It's not good enough.
You're not good enough. You need to keep.
Well,
trying.
I had sent him a link for it was like truth or drink.
I didn't like those. I looked.
You didn't
at
like
I
one?
didn't like the truth or drink ones that you sent me because they were all just. They were very like.
Did you scroll down because there was different versions of it?
There was like a PG-13 version, rated R version, but it was all like a bad drinking game. Like what are you most proficient at in the bedroom kind of questions.
That's
Like,
what, you gotta go. You gotta scroll all the way down. I skipped past all those.
they were all just a bunch of sex questions, and I was like, no,
yeah, you looked at the wrong section.
what kind of music you like, but don't say everything. I listen to everything. Okay, right now, what's your jam right now?
Yeah,
Okay,
three
honestly-
songs, 3 songs.
Okay, so they're all songs from an old Kanye West album. And I can't even remember the fucking album name right now. God. It's the one that Stronger's on, and All of the Lights, and
What about you, Dominic?
Yeah, Dominic, you answer. Let me think.
What's on my playlist right now?
3
Is
songs.
from the Suicide Squad that just came out. There's this song where like Harley Quinn is about to hook up with that dictator guy before she, spoiler alert, before she kills him. And there's this song about if you're lonely, why'd you say you're not lonely?
Okay.
And that song got so like the whole melody of it just got so like in my head that I just put on my playlist. I listen to that song pretty often now.
Okay. Nice.
Who did that one?
I could probably tell you right now. I don't think we're allowed to play this song because
No, I don't
Yeah,
think
don't play it.
but I can tell you who it is because it's on a recent. That whole playlist for you. James Gunn is good at.
Dom, since your phone is in your hand, why don't you send Sean the link?
No. We're on the roll. We're doing pretty good here. What's it called? The Freightless. I
Okay.
think is what they're called, and the song is "Whistle for the Choir." And there's a whistle solo in the song too. So like, of course, I fell in love with it. Like, I'm a sucker for a good whistle solo in any song. I'm a sucker for melody. I want it to be kind of catchy and fun. And
Do you like more beat? More riffs? What do you like?
all of it? I like a riff with a beat. But I just want it to be catchy, and I just want the product of the song to be like I want to be humming it after I hear it.
Okay.
To me, if I'm doing that, oh my goodness, you made a good song. I'm now thinking about the song while not hearing the song.
Okay. Fair enough. Sean, what about you?
Me? I've been listening to a lot of Noga lately.
Okay.
I think I'm pronouncing it right. It's Erez.
Okay.
They're from Israel, and every single song they do is just like super catchy. She goes hard every single time. I'm actually thinking about seeing her soon live, but I'm not sure. Not sure if it's like something I want to do just yet. You know, like is this a phase or not? But literally, just if you look them up, like the first thing to pop up is gonna be a banger. I think "End of the Road" is their big song right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool. You'll have to show me after this podcast.
Yeah, we'll get down.
We'll get down.
Music's in a really weird place right now. We're not like you're not really like finding your hits on like the radio. It's very
all TikTok.
TikTok driven right now
TikTok,
is the hit.
yes.
So like, and TikTok's pretty good about finding a new hit song to listen to.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. I still dig through YouTube. You know, that's the closest thing we have to MTV now.
I found
Does MTV still do music videos in the mornings?
who has cable. Who has cable?
I mean, I
Do you
have
have
cable.
cable,
I don't
Sean?
ever, I don't
Cable
ever use
internet.
it.
Do you have cable?
I have
Aidan?
cable only.
You have
'cause
cable?
They won't let me cancel it. They're like, well, it's like combined with your internet and all this and that, so you can't cancel this without canceling it. They won't let us let it go. But yes, we have we have cable that we use whenever like it's bad weather and we just want to turn on the local news and just kind of
All right.
watch what the fuck's going on or if shit's going down.
Cartoon Network.
Yeah, cable's
We have basic. I don't even know if we have Cartoon Network. We have like we have like maybe I don't even know how many channels. I'm not on there enough to actually tell you, but we have like the news channels.
the news channel.
We have the news channels. Yeah, we don't have like good movie
What's
channels. but we
what's
have the
your
news.
go-to news source?
Oh man, I honestly try to look at everything because I feel like everyone's kind of biased in their own way. So I would rather pick up information from at least like 5 to 6 different ones and try to see if there's anything that's similar. And things that are similar is probably more than likely to be true. And then you can kind of see what other bullshit's like veers away from different stories, or if like it varies in different ways. I'm just like, did that actually happen? What are the details? The details are kind of sketchy over here, but the details over here match up with this other news source's details, so maybe this one's a little bit more reliable because more than one person saying the same thing. But I don't know,
It's floating around in the ether.
yeah. So I just kind of like to shop, just kind of look around everywhere.
And my vices.
Nice. Thank you, Southern Star.
Thank you, Southern Star.
Yeah.
All right.
The best beer in Conroe.
So, guys, I've got a good one here.
Yeah, I thought you had like 200 questions there, and you asked us like 4, and you're
Well,
like, I think I'm running out.
Yeah, I got it. So, this one, who or what is your nemesis?
I can't say because it'll get me in trouble.
Next question it is.
Who do you hate?
All right, so let's see here. What long shot have you taken that really paid off?
Starting my own goddamn design company. I like literally. So the first pool company I was at, the owner sold it to another guy, and the person he sold it to ended up not really knowing how to run a business. And under a year, he had filed for bankruptcy. Didn't want to tell me, so he had me still working, and he wasn't paying me. And then I kind of just gathered up my portfolio, and at that point I had worked there for like 5 years, 6 years, something like that. So I had quite a few designs under my belt. And so I just went to all the local companies that I could think of that might, be hiring. No one was hiring. I was like, fuck, what am I going to do? Got a couple of other bullshit jobs in the meantime, just, to kind of stay afloat. But I was like, man, I still want to design pools. Like, how am I going to do this? So I kind of just started freelancing, designing pools for different contractors that'll, like, not even something permanent. They might shoot me 1 or 2 designs and be like, this is the property. This is, all the shit going on with it. Can you design something? And I'll do it. And then I heard about a different opportunity, and they were like, hey, we need a designer. Can you come work for us? So I just, they contract work out with me, and I just do it from there. But I had to, like, start my own thing and just keep pushing. I was just like, this is what I want to do. I need to figure out how to do it, and I just kind of made it happen.
Aidan, you know what's great about you is that you're, like, a legit entrepreneur, but you're not, like, beginning every conversation with calling yourself an entrepreneur.
I wouldn't consider myself an entrepreneur.
I know that you're very humble, but like that's been the best part about this like pandemic is that I don't hear people just fruitlessly saying entrepreneur every other sentence. Like you're just doing it. You're doing so many different things at once, and you're having a lot of success, and you're being very committed to it, and you're being very professional, and that's just great. Like,
try my best.
I hate when I meet people and they're like, "I'm an entrepreneur." I'm like, "Oh, do you work for more, or do you have like more than one business?" I don't have any business. You're not an entrepreneur.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
I live with my parents. Oh, cool.
I mean, kudos to everyone like trying to do their thing, but man, that word was getting thrown around a little too easily for a while.
I got
but
definitely
like,
got tired of hearing
I
it.
admire you, Aidan.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, open that.
There was another one of those?
Yeah, he was using it as a.
I was keeping it away from you.
I really like this. How do you pronounce it?
Geiger.
Geiger.
Well,
Geiger by Southern Star.
By Southern Star. Thank you so much, guys.
It's so good.
Yeah, it's this nice
pumpkin
little, like,
flavored.
I don't know if you'd call
Holy
it a
shit,
stout.
I wasn't
It's a
expecting it to be pumpkin.
ale.
Dude, yeah, it is so
Okay.
good.
All right. For anyone that likes Starbucks' pumpkin spice latte, imagine that, but a beer. I kid you not. This is great. This is good. It's not
too sweet.
It's not too much. It's like just the right amount for you to be like, wow, this is a very nice, refreshing pumpkin. Fucking great job, guys.
I love
Seriously.
a good refreshing pumpkin in the morning.
In the morning.
I've never really ate pumpkin. I've never had like pumpkin pie.
You've never had
How
pumpkin
dare you.
pie?
I've never had pumpkin pie.
How are you?
You've never watched Goodfellas.
How have you
Shut
lived in
up.
Texas your entire life and you've never had pumpkin pie?
Because he was too busy eating pecan pie.
Or I was more of a sweet potato guy.
Sweet potato is
respect
very
that.
good.
Sweet potato pie
Yeah.
is...
Same spices. It's just a squash.
Yeah.
Yeah, pumpkin flavor is usually just nutmeg.
It's North
flavor.
America's only fruit.
I'll stand by it. Hold on, I'm Googling it.
No. Next question. Oh, tomatoes are a South American fruit. How weird is that? Like, I always kind of... You think of Italian with tomatoes.
Tomatoes.
Yeah, that was a new world discovery.
That's
sure.
cool.
They brought
I
it
didn't know
over,
that.
and they just, like... It's kind of like what...
Tomatoes and chocolate.
It's kind of like what the UK did with tea.
Okay.
They just kind of took it from Asia, and they're like, this is the shit.
Gotta love
Tea
that
time.
global trade. So this one's an interesting one. Who were some people you only met once, but they left a big impression on you?
Dwayne, the Rock Johnson.
Did you really
met
meet
the
him?
I met him when I was 11 years old.
Holy fucking shit. How come this has never come up before?
Well, wait. So, like, my dad's taken me to see wrestling because I was into wrestling when I was 11.
Of course.
It was in Louisiana.
Okay.
And we were going to a Waffle House before the match. And so we're in the Waffle House just enjoying our little Waffle House time. and a really big Samoan guy he walks into the Waffle House wearing one of those hats that like golfers wear or people that are balding wear. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, totally.
Those hats. He's wearing that. Huge guy. And the waitress immediately goes, "Are you The Rock?" He goes, "No." Like, biggest fucking guy you've ever seen in your life. Like, and he's just chilling there. He's with like a bodyguard. Across the street was like a limo. It's like it's very evident who this guy is.
Yeah.
Just trying to. He had shades on and everything.
He's
And
just trying to go incognito.
I remember like looking at him, and then he would immediately just be turning away his head. I didn't talk to him, but it was him.
That's
cool.
probably the right thing to do in that situation. That had a big impact.
I mean, the
on
guy's
you,
just
huh?
trying to
It
enjoy
did,
Waffle
it
House
was.
before he goes to work. You know, you don't want to like ruin his day.
Honestly,
But-
I think that's a good wisdom to take out.
But
of
you
that
know,
as a
he's
kid.
probably would have been nice enough of a guy to like talk to me. But I'm sure he didn't. He wasn't like as big back then. Like he had only done like the Scorpion King and Be Cool.
only.
Be Cool was like his next big movie that he did, which he had like the smallest part in.
I don't know. I think his name was The Rock. Like
Yeah, it was before he went by-
everybody knew who he was.
It's before he went by Dwayne.
Yeah, that was when wrestling was, I think, at
That
its
was-
biggest.
Yeah, I don't think it's ever been as big ever since he left.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, John Cena has been
He did.
keeping
He had a
keeping that
run.
torch going, but
he's
even
got
he took
the
a break.
Hollywood name, you know.
He's been doing
I think
all right.
most people know John Cena from the memes and the movies.
Yeah.
I loved John Cena and the Suicide Squad. Oh my goodness,
Oh, I haven't seen it yet. Don't spoil anything.
Why?
Well, I did spoil something earlier.
Yeah, yeah.
I was talking about a song I liked and something that Harley Quinn did.
Well,
For-
let
well,
her-
I mean
let-
that
let
that's
him-
not
let him-
that's
let him
not
just win up
that's
here.
not spoiling. For some reason, I thought you were talking about the first one.
Well, the bad guys win.
Honestly, I didn't really care for the Suicide
Yeah.
Squad movie, so I probably won't watch it. So it's fine.
It was
Oh,
fantastic.
yeah. You should.
Do I want to watch this
Yeah,
one?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll watch it.
makes the first one completely forgivable.
Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah.
fair enough. I'll definitely give it another chance.
DC's
yeah.
on a real good track right
Yeah.
now.
That's good.
They are.
That's good.
Besides,
I think they're actually going to re-edit the first one too.
Oh, are they?
Supposedly.
Yeah. So, like, I don't know if you. I think you just said you watched it, right?
Yeah, I've seen the first one.
So, like, I don't know if you guys felt this, but when I was watching it, I felt like I was watching an incomplete movie. It looked like a chopped up movie. That
Yeah,
they
it-
just
there was
threw a
definitely-
plot on.
there was definitely parts of the movie that it didn't make sense or
So-
like just thrown in there.
Yeah, they're gonna do a similar thing, kind of like how the Snyder cut for the Justice League is, which I've heard is good.
Okay.
They're gonna do that for the first Suicide Squad. I'm
Okay.
meh about it, but
Yeah.
with this new one, like,
Okay.
so solid.
I'll take your word for it. I'll
Mhm.
look at it. Joker was fantastic.
Yeah, but that's a different universe. That's like that's
Still
not
DC.
that's not the
It's- yeah.
Snyderverse, but yeah,
Still DC.
Still DC. Yeah,
still
that
DC.
felt like a Scorsese movie with gone like comic book movie.
So I don't need to watch Goodfellas anymore.
No, you need to watch Goodfellas. No, that one was more like Taxi Driver.
Okay.
That's
I've
a
never
co-
seen
Are you
that's
talking
a-
about
that's a
Taxi
Scorsese
Driver
movie.
with Queen Latifah and fucking
No.
Jimmy Fallon?
No.
Are you talking about that show with Danny DeVito?
What are you talking about?
No, it's that movie with Robert De Niro, and he's a taxi driver.
Oh, you're talking about that.
And you're sure it's
okay.
not Danny DeVito?
I am 100% certain it's not Danny
Alright, fine.
DeVito. Andy Kaufman's not in it. You guys suck. Like,
I'm
one of
just
the
getting
greatest
mixed up
filmmakers
now.
of
I'm
all
just getting
time,
mixed
and
up with movies.
y'all have not seen any Martin Scorsese movies.
I have.
It's such a pain to watch. Like Wolf of Wall Street was pretty great too.
Yes. Yes. Now that.
But
I
he's
did
doing a
like
new
that.
one with Brendan Fraser. He's going to be in a Brendan Fraser's.
I know, and I cannot wait for Brendan Fraser's fucking comeback, dude. I was like watching
He's
the
already
Watch
been having
Mojo.
it.
It's already happened. Yeah.
It's already happened, but like just because he was out of the fucking view for like 20 years, maybe a little bit longer, and then he finally came back after.
I mean, like
all
talking
of his
about
hardship.
Suicide Squad, Doom Patrol. He's in that.
That's a DC show.
DC
that's
show,
on HBO
yeah.
Max.
That's solid.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet, but yeah, I'm so excited about his
DC's
comeback.
even like television shows have been pretty great too.
Yeah.
Like the Titans is phenomenal.
I've been on the fence about watching that one.
It's really good.
Yeah.
It was.
I
Really
heard
easy.
it was good. I haven't seen
It was easier for me to get a hold of than Doom Patrol at first.
Huh.
Yeah. Doom Patrol, I liked it. It kind of had like a Doctor Who feel. Like after the first 3 episodes, everything just goes weird. Like demonically conjured horse head telling the person how to get into a fairy tale book. Like
Okay.
it's
Interesting.
Yeah, it's like the weirder side of DC.
Yeah,
I'm way more excited for DC right now than Marvel, even though Marvel's been doing pretty good with
Yeah.
its like Disney Plus shows.
Marvel's good for getting quality out there, but for
Yeah.
every quality movie they put out, there's like this half step that they do that was kind of a waste of 2
Yeah,
hours.
like Black Widow. Like I really was hoping for that movie to be a lot better than what it was.
I didn't see it.
I haven't
It
seen
was
it
not
either.
great. It felt like
I
too
heard it
little, too
sucked.
late.
Yeah.
What do you mean too little, too
like
late?
it like
They should have made it whenever she was like they first introduced her, like whenever she was still hot. They waited until
I mean,
like
she's
a
still
skinnier.
hot.
I meant like her character, like a new character being like
Still-
oh, it's
still
a new one. It's still in the
fresh
hot
off
phase.
juice.
They just
exactly,
made,
exactly.
They made her
It's like
a
still
movie
it's a fresh
when
one.
her character already died, just
Yeah.
to introduce her sister. Like
yeah,
that,
and that's such an insult. It's like, thanks for making a
But
movie about me, so you
Ben-
can introduce my sister. And I've been in the movie industry or y'all's comic industry for a couple years.
Yeah, they
now.
should have gave it to her like a while ago.
A
And
couple
but the
few
best
years.
part
Also,
about that movie,
I know it's not comic industry, but you know what I meant. Yeah.
the best part
Universe.
about that movie was Ben Harper from Stranger Things
Oh,
playing the Red Guardian. Definitely one of the best parts of the movie. Like I want to see more of him like going forward.
Here's a new one here. What did you think was silly until you tried it? I'm gonna take a back seat to this one.
What did you think was silly until you tried it? A podcast.
Actually, yeah.
I didn't think it was silly.
I did. Like I said in the first one, he tried to convince me for a long time, and I was very hesitant because I was just like, oh man, a podcast. Like, first off, like I felt like everyone was doing a podcast, but then I was like, you know
Everyone
what?
is doing a
Everyone
podcast.
is doing a podcast, but then like as I was saying that, I started listening to more podcasts, and I was like, okay, well I see the appeal because like I need more podcasts to listen to, especially when I Jeff Wittick, like I'm obsessed with him, like he's just one of my idols at the moment, and he has a podcast, and I was like, yeah, it makes sense to have it. And then when you sent me the song, I was like, yeah, fuck it, let's do it. But yeah, I did.
knew sending you like the song would like light the fire and you had to like get it going. I'm like, yeah. But thank you for tuning
you.
in to
Captain Aidan and Dom the Swab,
Yeah.
episode 2.
Episode 2 now in the books.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Please follow us on Spotify, on YouTube. We're about to be on all places where you can just get your podcast, but all the support that you give us is truly, truly appreciated. Thank you to Lauren Knowles for helping us
you
get
so
that
much.
sponsorship. And go check out his podcast called Brewplex, where he likes to talk about beer and professional wrestling.
Hell yeah.
He's all about the. I've listened to his podcast. He's really good at podcasting, and he has a huge boner for just wrestling. He's like all up about it.
Yeah.
He has some people that we might be interested in interviewing in the future.
Yeah, you were telling me. I can't wait.
So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
And thank you all so much. Hey, Sean, we're saying goodbye.
Goodbye, guys.
All right, we'll see you next time.
Good night.
Good night.
You don't need to clap right now.
Okay.
Hey, Sean, tell me something.